Hope you guys. Yo, what up, my dudes? um, hey, how's it going? I'm here today, recovering from COVID now. I'm just kidding. It's basically gone. Today, guys, I seriously have such a special video for you. It's actually about the classic game that swept the nation in 1992. You all know it as Minesweeper. Not Minecraft, Minesweeper, okay? And yes, apparently 92 because even though it came out in 89, didn't sweep the nation at that time, okay? Somebody asked me, 2 years ago if I have any tips for Minesweeper. Hey, I tried to hide this. Okay. And, at the time, like, I hadn't really, like, I didn't really know what Minesweeper was. Because when I was a kid, like, yeah, sure, on my Windows freaking 95 computer or even 98, I clicked on it and, like, I would just click in, like, random spots. Like, I didn't understand the game, and that's where my knowledge stopped, like, that's where my learning stopped about this game. So, yeah, I mean, like, over the last few months, just here and there, I've kind of picked up the game to just try and learn how to play it and see if I could come up with some tips. And I don't have like a way to win it every time. I don't think I've played it enough times to be able to say that. I haven't put in my 10,000 hours. I've probably only put in about 10 hours. Not even, actually. I probably put in about 4 hours. But I think I know enough to be able to give you guys at least a few tips, okay, to help you if you're just starting out the game and that sort of thing, okay? So, yeah, without further ado, please make sure you subscribe. You guys like that? Is that sick when I do that? Cool, thought so, thought so. Um, anyway, let's sweep some freaking minds, guys. I forgot to tell you guys the tips. Okay, so to start off, in this game, what we're trying to do is uncover the entire, like, playing board or whatever, the field. It's a field, I think, right? Uncover the entire field and avoid detonating mines while you're at it, okay? So basically, numbers are going to pop up, and those numbers are going to tell you exactly how many mines are in the surrounding area. So in the 8 tiles surrounding that number, how many mines are there? So that's kind of like how you play, is you want to make sure that you put a flag where the mine is supposed to be, and that you only keep clicking and uncovering places where there couldn't possibly be a mine. So my first tip basically is, and I do this, like, I try and do this without fail, okay, because it really is gonna help you envision the entire thing, like, just visualize it, right? So every time you see a number, what you want to do is you actually want to, like, visualize a 9-box square around it, okay? Think back to geometry. When you envision that square, it's gonna make it easier for you to know exactly where the mines are supposed to be, and what area you're looking at when it tells you how many mines there are, right? Tip number 2 is that, best case scenario, your main move should always be to only play when there's just one possible answer, one possible next step in an area, okay? So what I mean by that is when you've come across a number and every single box is filled out except for one. So one corner piece out of the, 9 boxes that make up this thing, the 9 tiles, 8 of them are filled out with something and there's only one that's empty. Because that's 100% answer. Like, exactly what's supposed to go there if you do the math right, okay? So whenever possible, make those moves. I'm starting to think that it may be possible in this game to, like, only make those moves, okay? Like, I haven't played enough to know, and I've only been playing on medium, so, like, I haven't even tried hard yet, right? But I think that'll be my next goal. We'll see what happens there. But basically, whenever possible, I look like an angel. Whenever possible, always make sure you're playing when there's just, like, a corner piece left, okay? There are other examples of 100% certain moves where there's only one possible answer. And we'll kind of touch on those later. Just remember when I say edge of the board, a 2 on the edge of the board. Okay? Remember that. Because like that's going to be another example of a situation where there's only one right answer, despite it not being a corner piece. Step number 3. Why is it so hard for me to make a 3? So step 3 is going to be a situation in which, there isn't just one right answer. You're going to come across some situations where there's several options. If that's like your only possible move, like first of all, I want you to look hard all over the board and make sure there aren't any other possible moves you could make. Because if there are, go make those. Go work on a different area. Like do not work on these areas where it isn't 100% if you don't have to, because there's a good chance you could lose right then and there, okay, if you start guessing. If there is no other place you can work on, your only choice is to work on this area that is not 100% guarantee, then we may have to use a tentative educated guess. Okay, so what I mean by this is, again, you'll come across this area where you've got 3 spots but only 2 mines to place. So like you've got options, right? You may even look at the numbers, kind of beside it to try and figure out, but again, like there's a 2 there, and you've got 3 spots. And so any one of those 3 empty spots is going to require 2 mines. You don't know which ones, they're going to be, right? In this situation, what I've been doing is actually place a tentative mine in one of the places that you think the mine could go, okay? Once you've placed that tentative mine, work your way, around the area, placing more tentative mines for the other numbers, okay? Once you've done this to a certain extent, you should be able to like do the backwards math and figure out if you've got them placed in the right places, because then your safe areas will make sense. Like around all these mines, all the areas that should be safe will be left blank, right? As long as those also match up with each of the numbers and you do all your counting and you are diligent about all that and you're feeling pretty good about it, fine, go ahead and do that. Okay, but again, like I said, we want to try and leave that, just try and not do that, and keep always looking for like easy answers. Like there's this game, again, like not again because I'll say it later in the video, but if you make the right steps, like it does make it quite easy for you. There's always just kind of like, it just kind of builds upon itself, So I've just been playing the Minesweeper that's just on Google, if you just search up Minesweeper, and we'll just do it on medium for today. Okay, so basically just pick a random spot, and then what you want to first do, like we mentioned earlier, or like I mentioned earlier, is we want to do all the ones where there's only one possible answer, one possible corner piece that you have to figure out. So right here, you look at this one, and you make a square right here, and where's the only place that the mine could go? Right here. So we'll put a flag there. And then we want to go and just fill out all the rest of the corner pieces. So, I mean, we actually just have this one over here as another corner piece. And again, that number 1 right in the center, where's the only place, out of the 9 boxes that mine could go? Right here. So we'll place it right there. In making these 2 choices, we've actually opened up some other corners. So if you look at this here, this one, and we filled in that mine right there. We make another box of 9 squares. Again, there's only one possible piece. Now the difference is that we already placed a mine. So this one already has its mine right here. So this spot, by that logic, must be fine. And it is, okay? And lo and behold, guys, we've got another corner piece, okay? So we go and we look here, but now the number in the middle is a number 2, okay? So that 2 is going to be having 1 mine here. And if we look, there's no other mines, so that does tell us that the remaining mine has to be this spot. So there we go, okay? Now, we'll go back to this other area that we were working on. So if we look at this 2 right here, make a, 9 box square around it, We've got a mine right there. And the only other place for the mine is right here. Okay? We've also got this 2 that we can look at. We make the 9-box square around it. We've got a mine there. And mined, sorry. And then the next mine has to go here. Okay? By doing that, we've also, look, we've got this 3 that we can look at, which is also going to give us a corner piece to figure out. So we look at this 3, we do the 9-box square, and 1, 2, third flag has to go in this empty corner. So there we go. Okay, now it gets a little bit more complicated. This does seem to be a bit of a harder round, because normally there's more corner pieces that get unlocked right away, and there's also you know, we'll build in a direction that will answer the rest of our questions, right? But in this one, it's kind of tough. Like we worked on a like very corner piece of this board, so that didn't help us too much. Okay, but the next place that I'm gonna work on is like maybe down here. Like let's just check out what's going on. Okay, so we've got this 3, and if we make the 9-box square, you've got 2 filled out already, and then you've got you know, 3 possible places it could go, so it's not great odds, to be honest with you, right? Yeah, we can't work on that 2, can't work on this 2, can't work on that 3. And so let's take a look at, you know, maybe the other corner over here. So we've got this 3. Also, like, love that it's starting us off with 3s. Come on, okay. Most rounds don't start there on medium. Okay, so we've got this 3, which again, if we make the 9-box square, 2 of, you know, the 5 possible places are filled out. So again, 3 empty squares. This is gonna be a toughie, okay? But let's just think for a second and get it done. Actually, forget everything I just said. We can also look at, okay, normally I wouldn't go and look at like a piece that's cut off by the board, but that's because normally those pieces are a 1, and that doesn't help us, because if you look in this corner over here, it being a 1, there's still 2 places it could go, right? So that doesn't help us any. However, if that piece is a 2, if we look at this one over here, and we make that 9-box square, there's only 2 places that it could go to fill in this guy's squares. So mine, there we go. That then brings us to this 2 over here. So if we make the 9-box square, both its mines are already filled out. So we're actually good to keep this one safe here. So that's perfect. And then we are going to look at this 3 again. So if we go around, there's already 3 mines filled out. So this one must be safe as well. And it is. Perfect. Now, we'll probably look at, yeah, this 2 next. So this 2, if we go around, both mines are already filled out, and we can easily go bam, 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 safe, okay? And then we can go look at this 1 right here. We always want to stay close to where we just worked on. This 1 will look-de-doo. There's already 1 mine there, okay? So safe, safe, safe. And look at that. Amazing. Since we've just opened up a new area, let's just go ahead and do all the corner pieces for that new area. So we look at this 1, the only spot the mine could be is there. We look at this 1, only spot the mine could be is there. We look at this 1, mine. We look at this 1, mine. All those all the same 1, okay? And then this 1 here, not mine, because there's already a mine here. So again, we do our 9, and this one must be safe. We've got another corner piece to work with here. This number 1, which doesn't have a mine already, so this must be the only spot for it. And technically we've got another corner piece that we can work on here, and some others up here, so we'll go back to those. But this 1 now has a mine there, and therefore this one will be safe. And then we can go work on this 1 again. So this 1, again, it's got its mine, so this one must be safe. Good. Let's move on to the top left corner again. So we've got this 1 that already has its mine, meaning this one must be safe. And if you wanted a little extra measure, you know, you look at that 1 and you can see that it's already got its mine as well. Okay. Now again, this 1 right here, it's got its mine, so safe, safe. easy, okay? Now, we've got this 2, got a 4 with some empty spots. I don't really want to work on that, okay? But we also have this 2 down here, which already has 2 mines, so we can then assume that this one is safe. And look, that just gives us our answers so easily. This 4, 1, 2, only other ones are this and this, okay? We can now move down to maybe some other areas. Maybe, you know, that 3, I don't really want to touch it because there's 2 possible places that flag could be, that mine, okay? So if we move on down to maybe over here somewhere. Oh yeah, so okay, we've come across yet another 2 against the wall here. So the only 2 places that that one's mines could be are here and here, okay? And then it just makes our life so easy, you know? Like each step that you take in the right direction, it literally just gives you your answer for the next one, okay? So because we figured those out, we look at this 3 and we go all the way around, and guess what? There's already 3 mines, so this one must be safe. Now we look at the next 3, and it needs 3rd mine, so it must be this one. As we continue to move on, we look at this 2, and there's already 2 mines, so this one must be safe. Perfect. This 1, we've already got 1, so this one must be safe. This one, we don't have 1, but we do have only 1 spot that, you know, a mine could possibly go, and it's there, okay? We look at this 2, we've got 2 mines already, so this one must be safe. Perfect. Now we can actually look at this 2 and say, hey, you know, it's got 2, so these 3 must be safe. 1, 2, 3, done. Now we can look at this 1, and it's got a mine already, so safe, safe, safe. Look at that, okay? I actually get scared every single time I like open up a bigger area, because I'm like, wait, what just happened? Did I lose the game? Especially when you open up the big ones, because then it like makes a sound. And I'm like, no. But then I just look at the screen and I'm like, oh, okay. And you know, don't be too quick to, you know, be like da da da, because like I feel like you could up if you aren't really like used to playing the game. Like I'm still taking it a little bit slow, you know. All right, we'll look at this 3, and we've got 2 flags and only 1 possible place for a 3rd. So there we go. Let's move on down to these 1s down here, because again, we know that every other area around it is safe in this 9-box square. So 1, 2, 3. This one as well. 1. Okay. This one, we've already got 2 flags right beside it, so safe, safe. This 2, again, we've already got 2 there, so 1, 2, 3, safe. This 1, already got it there, safe. This one, already got it there, safe. This one, already got it there, safe. This one, already got it there, safe, safe. This one, already got it there, safe, safe. This one, doesn't have it yet. This one, only 1 possible place it could go, here. This one, already got it there, safe. This one, already got it there, safe. This one, already got it there, safe, safe. Alright, this one, only 1 possible spot. There we go. This one, already got it there. Safe. And then, you know what we'll do next? We'll move up to this 3. I just kind of scanned the entire board and didn't really see any options in this area that I liked. So I'm just going to go up to this 3, which now has only 1 corner left and does need another mine. So there's the mine. This 1, already got it there. Safe. This 2 now has 2, so this one must be, you guessed it, safe. And then we've got this 2, which only has 1, so this one must be a mine. This 3, we've got 1 mine, 2 mine, and only 1 possible spot, so mine. This one, already got it there, safe. This one, already got it there, safe. This one already has 2 of the 2 mines, so this must be safe and safe. This one, corner spot, only possible place, mine. This one, already got it there, safe. This one, already got it there, safe, safe, safe. This one, already got it there, safe. This one, already got it there, safe. This one, already got it there, safe. This one, doesn't have one yet, mine. This one, already has it there, safe. This one, doesn't have one yet, mine. This one already has 2, so this one must be safe. This one already has it there, safe. I'm trying to go rapid fire at this point. All right, well, let's just swing back over to this 4, which I can already see has 2 out of 4 mines, and there's only 2 spots left, so mine. Okay, and then we'll go back over to this, which leaves a corner spot, this 2 here, and this 2 needs another mine, so there we go. This one here needs a mine, there we go. This one here has 2 already, so safe, okay, yeah. And then I hate when it cuts me off like that. When I'm trying to say safe. Rule of 3s, you know. This one needs 1 more, so it'll go here. This one already has 2, so this one must be safe. This one already has 1, safe. This one already has 1, so safe. Yep, there we go. Come on. This one requires 1, so here it is. This one already got there, so safe. And then here, we do need 1 in the corner, so there's a mine. This one already got it there, so safe. This one already got it there, so safe. This one requires 2, and it is on the edge of the board, so easily we can put a mine and a mine there. And then we've already hit the 3 for this one, so this one must be safe. This 2, we already have the 2 around it, so safe. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh my god. So, everyone look at the screen now to see what I did. I got a little ahead of myself, and I said, look, there's a 2 with 2 empty spots, and I put mine when I was so blind that there was a mine sitting right here. This is what happens when you go too fast. Alright guys, we'll try again now, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna try and go fast again because I do want to get this video over with, but like, you know, I think that was usable content and there was lots to learn. So I'm just gonna like play and I'll just fast forward through it, okay? Until, you know, I beat it or something. And then this one. And this one's like this one. So. Okay, there we go. Making some progress. 2 people. So I'm just using the exact same tactics that I was using the last one. And I always like never forget to make the square, because see, that's what happened. I forgot to make the square, and I will forever regret that choice. Okay, or like that 2 is like literally in the same spot as last time, but now there isn't a freaking flag already, okay? So if you look at this 2, we do the 9 box square. There's only 2 possible spots for it, so it's right there, okay? Please, God, help me. Please. That area is too scary right now. I'm kind of struggling for what other area I can work on right now, to be honest. I might have to do like a backward count thing. But like, it's just so annoying to risk those because it's just never... You can't be sure, you know, I'm not 100% sure anyway. So out of this 5, there's already 3. And there's 2 more, but there's 3 spots. But like there's no other numbers around it. There's no way I can like count backwards for this one. So let's see, for this 3, there's 3 spots. I need 2 more. And I need 1 for this one. So out of these 3 spots, one of them has to be 1. And then for this 2, it's gonna have to be in one of these 2 spots. So let's say we put it here. And then this 2 would have 2, assuming this would be safe. Then the 3's only other chance would be here for a mine. And then this 4 would be 1, 2, 3 would have to be here. And then this 3 would be 1, 2, 3. And we'd assume this was safe. And that would equal, yeah, 1, 2, 3. So that'd be safe. And this one would have 1, 2, 3. So, okay, so I'm gonna risk it because I'm not seeing anything else I can really do at this point. So, pray for me. Oh, thank God. Pray for me again. Thank God. So I got real lucky. Like, there's just, you can't be sure. You can't be 100% sure, you know? Or you could, but like, I'm not about to do that at 3:01 a.m. Okay? Am I like too zoomed in? Sorry, guys. My big ass forehead. Okay, alright, so now we can at least do something. So this 3 has 3 flags, so this should be safe. Oh god, okay, this 3 also has 3 flags, so it should be safe, safe, safe. Thank God. This 2, only other place for it should be this. Okay, now we've got a corner piece over here, a 2 with 1 up there, so the other one must be here. Got this 1, so this one should be safe. Sorry guys, my what's it called? I reached my maximum memory, okay? So the game has just been rolling. Anyway, back to it. So we've got this this 1, already got 1 there, so this should be safe. This one here, we've got 2, we'll need some more info. Same with here, we've got 2, but we need more info. So let's move down here. Okay, so, you know, looking back at this 5, which I just hate, they're very daunting, very scary. This 5 has 1, 2, 3, 4 around it. Yeah, it's not gonna help me much. Okay. Oh, we can look at this 3 up here. So we've got 1, 2, other one has to be here, and then this 2 has them done, so this should be safe. And then this one has this one, so safe, safe. This one's already got 2, so safe. Okay, perfect. This one needs 1, so here it is. This one already has 1, so safe. This 2 needs another one, so here it is. This 2 has 2 already, so safe. This 2 has 1 there, needs 1 here. This 2 has both, so this should be safe. That answers our question of where that final flag around that 5 goes. Why are there so many 5s in this one? I don't understand. So looking at this one, 1, 2, 3, 4 should be 5 right there. This one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one should be safe. Perfect. This 3, I don't know why I'm looking at that 3, but anyway. Okay, this 2 already has 2 around it, so safe, safe, safe. Thank God. This one needs 1 here, so mine, and then this one should be safe. This 3, 1, 2 needs 1 more, mine. This 4 has 1, 2, 3, and needs 1 here. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, so these should be safe. These 2, perfect. This already has 2. This one should be safe. There we go. Okay guys, well, we did it. As you can see, you know, those are the tips that I used to beat Minesweeper, and they work pretty well. Like, they would definitely work on easy, they work on medium, and like I said, I haven't played on hard yet, so I'll do that next time, and if any of my strategies change, I'll let you guys know. But try these tips to help you win at Minesweeper, and let me know how it goes. See ya, wouldn't wanna be ya. I'm gonna start saying that every single time, just FYI. I'm changing my outro from bye to see ya, wouldn't wanna be ya.